Hey you guys, it is Ash and it is time for another episode of The Old and the Restless. So if you hear that noise in the background, I'm in the library and they got it blowing. It's cold. It's like 80 degrees outside, but it's cold. So sorry, just had to give that disclaimer. So this is going to be a short video because I got some footage that I want you guys to hear. But pretty much at this point in time in juncture, my dad is on a rampage. And when I say that, the hate that he has for me right now, you can hear it in his tone and his voice and everything. And because he's my dad, the tactics that he used is very childlike, meaning when I was a child, it used to work. Very scary and intimidating. But now I found a sense of peace within myself, not to banter with him and go back and forth, to keep a calm, cool tone with him. That unfortunately frustrates him even more, but unfortunately, this is where we're at. So the two videos that you're about to watch and see, the first one is him being upset because if you saw the last video, remember I told you he closed his bank account that I had access to, so he iced me out, which means things are starting not to work. So for instance, he decided that he said he's not going to pay the cell phone bill. So I said, okay, well, if you're not going to pay the cell phone bill, give me the cell phone that is on my account and I will handle the cell phone bill. And I will make a way to handle the cell phone bill. So that's number one. But then the electricity, the water, and what he unfortunately has is dealing with now is the cable. And so the first video you're going to see is him being pissed because the cable bill hasn't been paid. And a quick thing, I had a conversation with somebody last week and they were like, common sense about the situation with my dad. And I had to tell her, I said, hold on. What you don't understand is my dad is lacking common sense because of the 2 strokes. And with him, I feel like he is now walking in dementia, the beginning stages of dementia. Common sense does not work for him no more. He has straight tunnel vision, meaning he can do one thing, but he cannot comprehend that he has to do multiple steps with things. He at this point is probably like a 1-step person, maybe 2 steps, but if he cannot do it beyond the first step, that's when he gets frustrated, and he comes at me. So in the first video, you're gonna see him coming at me about the cable bill, but then he's coming at me about the electricity bill. And then the second video you're gonna see is just the nastiness that you're going to see out of him about the electricity bill yet again, and then how he expresses how he feels in terms of he wanted me out. What he lacks in the conversation, if you hear him talk about, is when he says he wants me out. He talks about my dog and me, but there's 3 of us. There's me, my son, and the dog, but he doesn't mention my son. So that's very interesting in his sight. But what that is because he's mad at me. He hates me. But he does not have that for my son. He won't mention my son. So if you have any comments, questions, concerns, definitely leave it in the comment box. Let me know how you feel. But to the caretakers out there, just know I see you. I feel what you're going through and I understand, and I'm sending love and light because we need it in this time, because it is a rocky place to be in. They talk about the ones that are sick, but they never talk about the ones that have to take care of the sick. And so to the ones taking care of the sick, I love you. I'm praying for you. You got this. Bye.
Cell phone, the bill here.
Excuse me?
How can I pay the bill here?
You have to go on AT&T on the cable and pay it.
How am I going on the cable and I don't have no bill?
I thought you were aware about your bills when you
I'm not asking you. Just like the electric bill. You just 3 months behind on that.
Okay. I was
I'm asking
answering
the question.
and I answered your question. When you took over everything and you took me out of everything, don't you have a book with all your passwords and everything?
No, I don't.
Where's your book that you wrote down all your passwords and your login information?
I don't
I'm asking you,
have it.
where's it at?
Well, just ask. Well, I'm supposed to know I don't have the passport.
Dad, you have a list of all your login information and your passwords.
Well,
sir.
I don't.
I don't know what you did. I'm not in charge of anything anymore. When you took me off of everything and told me to leave your stuff alone, I did just that. Now, you got mad at me and stopped talking to me and caught an attitude. So what am I supposed to do if you do
all
that?
I ask is how I can go in and pay for it.
You
I don't have
you
it.
go on AT&T or go to AT&T and pay for it at the store. That's how you do it.
Okay.
Yes.
Why didn't you pay the light bill?
What are you
had
talking
the
about?
money to pay the light bill.
I don't have the money to pay the light bill.
Yes, you did.
No,
You
I
had it
did
into
not.
my account.
No, I did
You
not.
had access to all my money.
Sir, you changed all your
I
accounts.
changed
and so
all the
I
money.
have no
But
access to your
bill
accounts.
this bill was for January,
It wasn't-
February, and March now.
No, sir. No, sir.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it was.
No, it's
Don't tell
not.
me what that's what it says.
Sir.
Don't tell me something because you didn't pay the light bill.
Okay, Dad, whatever you say.
Whatever I say. That's why I'll be glad when you move your behind out of my house and then I have better focus on everything around
You
here.
have focus now, so just focus on what you need to do
When
and
you
leave me
have
out of it.
take that nasty dog and you go move.
Okay,
Because I'm putting you out.
okay.